it going, everyone? I am back with another GT Online video, and this one is going to be a review of the current Podium vehicle from July 8th all the way to July 15th, so which is being the Vapid Retinue Mark II in the Sports Classic class of vehicles. And I'm basically be giving a review and showing everything that you can do with this car. So here I am at the customs, and I'm just gonna start off with showing the type of customizations that this car has and what you can do with it, which is quite a bit actually. So bumpers, you have pretty good selection here, and rear bumpers, you only have just this one diffuser that you can switch out. Personally, I prefer the stock, but you can put this on if you want. Engine, as always, explosive as always. Fenders, you have these few options that you can choose from. Those are pretty nice. Grill, you have a few options here, which are really just around the headlights. And then headlights, as usual, you can, or not as usual, but you can get these tape if you want to. And then the hood, there's a lot of options with this. You can remove it, you can use some intakes and whatnot, and some vents on it. That's pretty cool to look at. And then if you go down to the liveries, these are the liveries that you can add on to the car if you don't like what it comes with stock from the wheel, or if you just decide to go ahead and just buy it. There's respray, roll cage options are pretty good. Those are nice to look at. Roof, there's some options for this too, with really just the scoops and the sun strips. And then there's the spoiler options, which has quite a bit. Some of them I think are kind of weird and odd for the car. Some I think are fairly fitting, like what I have here, just a small little ducktail. Suspension, you can actually put a lot of camber on this car if you look at it, or you can just have it completely stock risen up. Transmission, turbo upgrades, and wheels and windows as always. But it's a fairly customizable car. You can do quite a bit with it, but I'm going to show you guys the actual price of this car now. This car can be found on the Southern San Andreas Super Autos website, and it's part of the Casino Heist update, which is right here. You can purchase it for $1.2 million for a trade price. I'm not exactly sure what the just buy it now price is, because I have the trade price only. I can only see that. I'm sure it's probably definitely a couple $100,000 more than this, but the trade price is just this price right here. And now I'm gonna show you guys the performance of this car. Alright, so here I am at the airport, and the car makes some pretty nice sounds with it, as you can hear. And then, but the overall just engine sounds pretty generic for a sports classic car. But I'll show you guys the acceleration here with the gear shift. So you see it's pretty quick, It's nothing too crazy. It's your average sports car, I'd say. Definitely faster than the original Retinue. It's probably one of my favorite sports classic vehicles. I drive it fairly often. And as you can tell, what I have on it and what my customizations are on the car, I made it fairly simple and plain. I even have a empty license plate. But as you can tell, though, that this is a pretty fun car. I like it a lot. As if I had to rate it on 1 to 10, I would say it's pretty good, 7. As just for what it's supposed to be, not as in just every car in the game. It's pretty nice at handling, and its traction are pretty good together. It has a pretty fun just feel to the car. It's quick and it's really small, and I just like that type of kind of idea behind it. But overall, this is a really good car, and if you get it from the Podium, definitely keep it. And if you don't and you want to buy it, this is your way to look at how the car actually handles and performs. I'd say, depending on your financial situation in the game, it's worth the price. But if it's not something that you think is good for you, then you can opt out on it for now. But it's a really good car, and it's always just a good option to just drive around the game and use to get from point A to point B. But that's all I have about this Retinue Mark II. If you guys like this type of video, hit the like button to show your support. I'd much appreciate that stuff. Subscribe if you are new, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.